Welcome to the official YouTube music review podcast powered by Radio Pushers and the Blaze 88.7 XM Miami, baby. Okay, we're super honored to have a multi-platform entrepreneur and major recording artist. He goes by the name of Seab Riley in the building today. It's your girl, Zoe Rosegold. I'm your number one visual podcast host. So y'all know how we do. On today's episode, we're going to break down the latest, one of his latest video releases in all types of details. We're going to go into the visuals and what, his vision was behind it. We're going to talk about the lyrics and discover the meanings behind that. We're going to go into the impact the music has. And also highlight the creative genius of Seab Riley and the passion behind the music. So welcome, Seab Riley, to the Music Review Podcast.
Thank you, everyone. How you doing? What's up, Zoe? Happy to be here.
Happy that you came. We finally connected. It's a long story, but we finally connected. So, so the name of the video is Abnormal. Explain the meaning behind that title.
So the name of the song was like the last thing to happen to it. Like first, of course, it was written, and then the beat was found, but I didn't have a name for the song until it was pretty much time for it to come out. The thought process behind it, more than anything, I would say, is I don't want to say a play on words, but if you listen to the lyrics, you'll see it's just a lot of realism. It's a lot of I touch on things about my family, about things I've been through in my past, this down the third. And it's not the typical, not to call anyone typical, but it's not about the diamonds, it's not about the cars, it's not about girls, you know what I'm saying? It's something a little different. So when I say abnormal, although I'm talking about things that are normal in everyday life, it's not normal in the average lyrics of an artist. So when I say, I'm too fly to be regular, I am who I am. Not to, I am who I am, and it may not be like everybody else, but I'm too fly to be regular.
Right. You too fly to conform, basically. So
there you go.
I feel you on that one. Yeah, song was dope. Song is dope.
Thank you.
Let's discuss your vision behind. Well, you kind of explained your vision, and your mindset set and your creative process on making the song. So you already kind of went into like your mindset behind it. Did you want to touch more on it, or that's pretty much that in a nutshell?
Yeah, why not? So the song was written. It was written honestly about 5 years ago, and I found the beat, and once I found the beat, I knew it was the right beat, and I decided to put it together. And I definitely wanted to be my third single release, just because I thought it had a little more to it, and it spoke more about me. You know what I'm saying? So again, it's just just to touch on who I am and what I value, what I like, what I don't like, my imperfections. Making it sound good, and giving some people. It's something everybody can listen to. Kids, older crowd. You can listen to it in a club, working out.
True. Okay. Yeah, you touched on a lot of things. You touched on your family, the shortfalls of certain things going on and then also kind of like your lyrical dominance. You kind of touched on that too. Like, some people, I think you mentioned about mumbling and stuff like that. Like, you don't do that. This is real hip hop out here. So, so it was cool. But let's analyze, like, so kind of just break down the lyrics to the audience, like your meaning behind it, the passion behind it, the impact behind the lyrics. Like, if you want to break it down a little bit more to the audience.
Yeah, so the first verse, I pretty much touch on what, like, it's crazy. Like I said, the song was written 5 years ago, like many, many years ago. But at that moment when it was time to release it, that was pretty much how I felt at that moment. You
Okay.
know, it was we were still like getting out of the pandemic as we are now. So it was just like, got nothing but a little bit of time left. And, you know, it was just like, let me tell you about myself.
Right.
Um, you
Okay.
know,
Okay. Cool. And that was right before the pandemic, right?
no, I actually released Abnormal in about 3 to 4 months into this year. So
Okay.
it's during the pandemic. During the pandemic.
Got you. Got you. Yeah. Okay. That would make sense because like y'all was in the on a carousel thingy, like
Yeah.
like Coney Island. I don't know, but it was like nobody there but y'all. So I'm like, that can only happen during the pandemic.
Oh,
So
100%. Shout out to Forest Hills Park. They held it down.
okay.
They gave us more than what we could ask for. They turned on the machines for us, let us do our thing. It was a lot of fun. A whole lot of fun.
All right. So like break down your to the audience like your mental approach to creating music. Like how do you want to hit the people? Like what's your approach to making music just in general?
My approach is to more than anything just take my time.
Mhm.
Um, Always be true to myself and stay competitive. You know, um, it's a balance of all. I feel like sometimes when you try to be too competitive,
Mhm.
you lose a sense of what the people like, or what they want to hear at the moment, things like that. So it's a balance, in all aspects. But I definitely want to take my time, and I'm not gonna write it or release it if I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? So,
That
like I
makes
said, just my goal is to just put out my visions, with words and videos, and put out good music. Continue to put out good music. Like, people, like, music drives the world. In a lot of different ways. Gets a lot of people up in the morning. It's a song for every mood. So I just want to continue to put out great music, make people feel good.
nice, nice. All right. I feel you. I feel you on that one.
Thank you, so.
So when people watch your video, like what for the first time, like they watch it for the first time, what message do you want them to get from it?
I just want them to get the message that there's nothing wrong with being who you are.
Okay.
Um, I touch on a lot. I speak about a lot of things and abnormal from just a lot of different things. To the point where you won't necessarily think the video is me and a couple friends on a carousel and having fun. You know what I'm saying? It's just and then the beat itself, it has like a little carnival tone to it, so it worked out perfect. It definitely worked out. I just want I want people li- to be able to listen to the words, but also just be captivated by the video and see me in a different light.
Yeah, yeah. You had a lot of confidence in I thought in the video too. Like your delivery was really strong. So that was
Thank
cool.
you, thank you.
Um so the music business is the hardest industry to survive in. Like what makes you bet on yourself? What makes you feel like, yo, I can make it. I can accomplish my goals in this industry.
I feel like you can do anything. You just gotta put your mind to it, put the grind to it, and you're gonna go through times when you down on yourself, when you necessarily don't believe in yourself. You might question, like, why am I doing this? Am I crazy for doing this? But then you just gotta go back to the drawing board and say, yeah, I am crazy. And that's cool. Like, I could live with not, I guess, get into the like reaching the heights that I want to reach in music and going forward, but I can't live with not trying. I
Mm,
don't want the last thing I want to do is look back and say, I should have did this or I should have did that. You know, what if, so I could live with the losses, but without trying, I can't live with that.
totally. I agree with you. Totally. Cause what's life without a dream? Like you just live you're living, but you're not alive. That's what I always say.
Definitely, definitely.
So,
Of course.
so where could people find the video? Where can they stream it?
It's all on YouTube. Under Seab Riley. That's Seab. Last name Riley, Riley. It's also on the Dreamhustlewin website. I'm not sure under what link, but it's on there as well.
Mhm.
Um, you can actually Google it. Shout out to Radio Pushers. They helped me get verified on Google, so people are able to just look my name up. All my singles pop up right there. You can definitely stay updated. On my latest releases and everything I got going on.
Nice.
But yeah, everything C Riley. Again, that's Seab. Last name Riley, like the Boondocks, Riley. Check it out.
All right. Okay. So what's the just going along with all that? What's your Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok profile so everybody can go ahead and follow you?
Oh, for sure. Everything again. C Riley. Seab. Last name Riley. Riley. Across all platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Uh, yeah. If it changes, I'll definitely let the people know. But for right now, everything is definitely C Riley.
Okay, that's what's up. Y'all heard him. Go follow him. Go follow him on Instagram. I believe we follow each other. If we're not,
Oh,
uh,
definitely, definitely. We definitely do.
all right, good. So last question, what have you enjoyed most about being on the YouTube music review podcast?
Just engaging. Be able to, you know, answer questions that you want to know, and I'm sure other people want to know about an artist. Um, you know, engaging with different artists. Meeting a lot of people in different aspects of the industry who do a lot of different things. Um, is motivating. It's always motivating.
Cool, cool, cool. All right. Y'all heard him. Go follow Seab Riley on Instagram, YouTube. Go connect with him on TikTok, all the social media platforms, like if y'all really want to hear some lyrics, and if you're a little abnormal like I am, then it fits
Yeah,
right in with you.
there you go. There you go.
um so your voice has been recognized and your movement is now activated. Um Jonathan wanted me to say that. But anyway,
Appreciate that, bro. Shout out to Jonathan.
make sure you guys go follow us on Radio Pushers on Instagram at Radio Pushers, at Radio Pushers TV, at RNH Magazine, and at the Blaze 88.7 XM. You guys can follow me on Instagram as well at official Zoe NYC. That's official ZOE NYC. Thank you so much, C. Riley. It's been real. It was great catching up with you. And
Definitely, bro. It was a pleasure.
go stream that video,
There you go.
Abnormal. All
There you
right.
go.
You have a good night. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Always a pleasure. Always. Everyone stay safe. Check out that video.
All right. Have a good